Hello everybody and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Red. In the previous episode, which I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had a fun and safe 4th of July, like I said. Remember we had the Firework Spectacular, which was just press this button here and it sends a wireless signal back there. I promised you guys that I would show you how I set this all up. It was really simple. I just came back here and I set up a very basic redstone circuit. So when the redstone signal comes in, it hits this redstone here for a brief moment and then just travels around, and then these repeaters are set up to different ticks. Each setting of this is a different length of time, up to 4 ticks, and of course there's 20 ticks per second. So that's how much of a delay it is before it sends the redstone signal. And then of course I have it kind of slowed down back here as well. It loops around, sets off these, and then it just keeps on going around in a loop like that until you shut it down. So that's how I had everything set up for you guys. And that's how I was able to do the grand finale. I just loaded each one of these up with the appropriate fireworks that we made and went from there. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode and enjoyed the fireworks. I will clean this up off camera. For now, let's go ahead and get back to what we were working on in the episode prior to that, and let's dive back into our Thaumcraft. I did go through and I did a lot more research on what we had to do. So, however, I want to do something else. I want to come in here and I want to make another crafting terminal if I can. So let's go ahead and make some more panels, and we will make our regular terminal, and then we need a crafting table, no problem. And there we go, a crafting terminal. Let's go ahead and grab some cable. And we'll grab a couple of pieces of smart cable, about quarter stack or so. And let's grab a little bit more, because we may need a little bit more cable than just a stack. So that should do it for now, and let's go ahead and hop into our Ender mini form. Kind of burrow a hole right here so we can get back here, and we're going to come down here. Maybe not that far. We have such speed on our pick, it's kind of difficult to keep it under control. And all we're going to do is we're going to run some cabling down here to our Thaumcraft area, and we want to go down to Y level 41, 41, 42, 43 is probably where we're going to want to come down to. And I noticed that I didn't really set this up too well. I hope you guys also like the new setup here. I changed all of that black like I said I would. I can't remember if I showed you guys, but this is how we have it set up over on the Red Ocean server, which I'm still working on getting together with the guys there so that we can get some more recordings going. So yeah, we're working diligently on that. I do have another episode that I need to get up for you guys. So all of this stuff is actually going to get moved over one block. I don't like how this looks. I really want like 3 blocks here, I think. Yeah. Should have thought about this before I started recording the episode, but that's okay. See, we have plenty of room back here. We have a little bit of room back here, because we also need to place the cauldron down. You know what if we did it somewhere like over here? Somewhere like right here might not be too bad. So let's kind of just dig a hole here and go up a little ways until we find the black. There we go. Now we can just come straight across here. Well. Okay, sand. Okay, didn't know this was here, but, you know, whatever. Gives us a little bit of light to work by, which is never necessarily a bad thing. So we'll just kind of come over here. And we are at Y level 42, 1039. So as long as we're on 1039X at Y level 42, we should be able to find this. So let's hop back out here. 1039 and Y level 42. Okay. So where do we need to go with this in order to hit it? Oh hey, 1039, look at that. So if we come off the back side here, what we gotta do is come straight down to Y level 42, which, that's less than ideal right there. So let's not come off the back side, let's come off the side here, which will take us back one more, which is fine. We can just come down the wall here until we get underneath. There we go. 49, correct? Level 49? 42. Oh, I'm derping out, guys. I forgot what I said. So, let's just come back up here and double check. Remember, you can always measure more than once, but you can't always cut once. So, we want... Where's the hole? There it is. We'll fly up here. There we go. Yeah, we want Y level 42. 1039.42. We'll just come back up here real quick. And we'll pop back down. Try not to get lost. There we go. So 42. 44, 3, 2. And hey, look at that. We almost did it perfect. I mean, could we go along this wall here? Yeah, we probably could. And actually, so we didn't have to come back, let's just do that. Let's run along 1038. I mean, why not? That will give us a place to run if we need to. Why is there light? Oh yeah, it's silver ore for whatever reason. Sometimes silver ore likes to do that and light up, almost like redstone. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and pop a smart cable there. You know what? I think I'm still gonna run it off the bottom, to be honest with you guys. Because then if we decide to run something else off the side or whatever, we can just pop down a cable anchor to keep them separated. I mean, shoot, we can even come down here another block. Do it like this, just run it straight down like that, and then over, and that'll keep it separated enough. So yeah, let's just do that for the time being. No, we want you connected. Come on. The only reason why we're doing this, guys, is so that we don't have to keep running upstairs to grab anything out of the terminal or whatever. We'll have a terminal down here where we're going to be doing all of our work. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do, but thank you. Thank you for the attempt. There we go. I want to run more table. Fall down the hole. Thank goodness for these wings. There we go, and then we can bring it out here. Hop out of our Ender Mini mode. Pop that on. And wait for it to connect. Device online, and hey, look at that. We've got access to all of our stuff again. Awesome. So let's start, cleaning up our inventory here a little bit. So we have room to work. So this will require us to go back upstairs for a minute just so that we can put our cobblestone bricks back. And we can just start dumping stuff off into our barrels up here. Don't need a lot of that or that. This can get thrown in here for processing. Woodstone can go away. Smart table, regular table, Certus, that can all go away. The peridot can go away. We're going to need a bucket or two, so let's grab a couple more. And let's come out here and grab some water. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Really? Why'd you do that? Because there's a hole down there. That's why. There we go. So we've got a bucket or two of water. Let's come down here, back down to our Thaumcraft area. And say, like, right here. We'll just kind of pop out a small hole. And then we will create an infinite water source down here. Because we are going to need water for things. So, and then to make this look kind of neat and tidy, we can always just kind of come back in here. Like that. So that kind of closes it up. We may even exchange these other bricks out so that, it all looks the same and whatnot. So with that, let's go ahead and we will pop a hole right here. And let's go ahead and place our Nitor. Well, first let's see here. How do I want to do this? Let's pop this out. We will pop that there. See if we have any more of these anti-blocks. No, that's block coal. Yeah, sure we do. They're just white. We'll grab our chisel. And grab black. There we go. And let's go ahead and pop that out. Yeah, the water's going to flow for a second. That's fine. We'll put that back. And there we go. So now the Nitor is also acting as a light source, but we have this crucible. Well, the crucible needs to sit on top of the Nitor. Now, it doesn't have to be Nitor. You can use just a regular piece of netherrack and light it on fire with flint and steel. That will work. You can use a lava source, basically anything hot that will heat up the crucible to allow it to boil water. It's just that the Nitor works a lot faster than some of the other methods of boiling the water. So if we sit here and wait for a moment, we will see it's already boiling now. So now we can start creating stuff in our crucible, which is awesome. So what else do we have? Well, we have our wand. We have to find a way of recharging this wand. The downside to that is the simple fact that if we come into our Thaumonomicon here and we look, not at that, well, we can get a few research items. Let's get research expertise, because that will allow easier research. And let's get research mastery, because that again will help us, learn even more and make it easier for us to learn. And basically what they do is that allows us to come over here to our research table. As you saw before, I had to just kind of hunt and peck and, know what I was doing to mix aspects together. Well, with the first research mastery, that adds the ability to see what other aspects are made up of. So for Cognito, you need Ignis and Spiritus. Okay, well, to get Spiritus, you're not exactly sure. You hover over it. Oh, well, it's Victus and Mortus. Mortus is Victus and Perditio. Victus is Aqua and Terra. Okay, so it breaks it down. Well, with the last one that we just got, the research mastery instead of expertise, what the mastery allows us to do is if we just come over here and let's see how much we've got. Quite a bit of Terra. We have quite a bit of Aqua. Not really, but we have a bit. We'll need it though. If we hold shift and click, it will automatically add one of those aspects. So it will mix what it needs in order to make that aspect. Only if you have, say, the Aqua and Terra. If we were out of Aqua or Terra, it would not mix. So for, the Sensus, it needs Spiritus and Air. Well, if Air is a primal aspect, which is fine, but the Spiritus is not. The Spiritus, we would need Mortus and the Victus. If we were out of either of the Victus or Mortus, it would not make the Spiritus. If we were out of the Spiritus, it would not make the Sensus because we don't have Spiritus. So it's not like it will craft everything up from the primals to what you need. It will only craft, the two together that it needs to craft whatever you're trying to make, if that makes sense. So yeah, if we were out of Spiritus, we would have to mix the Mortus and the Victus through clicking the Spiritus. If we were out of the Mortus or the Victus, we'd have to click one of those to make more of those, all the way down the line until we had everything that we needed to bump it all up to the Spiritus to finally make our Sensus. So, to clear it out of here, you just can click and it clears out. If I would have hit the middle button there, it would have tried to mix the two together and wasted them. We don't want to do that. So for our wand, well, we need to make a few items. Firstly, let's come into our artifacts, and we need to learn how to make goggles of revealing. That's going to make it a whole lot easier on us. So we click those to research those, and we see that that just requires 2 thermometers, some leather, and a couple of pieces of gold. Well, we should be able to do that. Yep, because we made 2 thermometers. Actually, we made 3 of them the last time we were in here doing stuff. So let's grab those. Let's check on our leather situation here. And we have just enough leather with 1 to spare. We also need a couple of pieces of gold. Okay, there we go. So let's come over here and see what we need to make these. Well, the recipe is easy. It's just like this. It does have NEI integration with the versions that I am running. So if we would have looked at goggles, if I can spell, there we go. We could have clicked on it and then shift clicked the recipe in, and it would have shift clicked in. Here's the thing though. It says that, okay, we can make it, that's the recipe, but now it's saying that we need all of this stuff. Well, that's where the wand comes in. You place the wand in there, and insufficient V. Notice we have enough Perditio. We needed 3, but why does it say that we need 3.3? Well, that's because of the type of wand this is. As you can see, this has a capacity of 25 V. However, it costs 110% average V cost. So, because we only needed 3 V to make this of each aspect, 3 of Perditio, 3 of Ordo, and 5 of the rest, when we put this in here, it bumps it up by 110%. So we need the 3 plus the next 10%, which is where the 0.3% is coming in. Same with the 5.5. Well, how do we get more V? Well, it would have been easier if we would have had, our wand had, if it had some charge in it. Let's go ahead and look in our Thaumcraft though real quick, because we're going to see if we have enough research to get advanced node tapping and master node tapping, which we do. And we don't have enough ARM for that, but let's see if maybe we can get lucky. Yep, there we go. We got just enough ARM to get node preserver, which allows us, once we have a better wand, we will not break the node. That is something we have to be very, very careful of when using our iron wand, our standard iron capped wand, is that we can completely drain the nodes, and you do not want to completely drain the node of all of their V, because there's a good chance that you will kill the node and it will not recharge, and that's no good. You want them to recharge, because otherwise you won't be able to do anything. Because as of right now, that's what we have to do in order to charge our wands. We have to charge them off of Aura nodes that we find out here in the world. So we've got a totem over here. Let's see if we can scan it. Yep, we know we got everything that we need. And see, this has 7 Preditio and 12 Ordo. So I'm just going to hold this for a quick second. Yeah, see, that took it down to 1 Preditio. And I don't want to hit that anymore, because if that goes down to 0, there's a good chance that that Preditio will not come back. And yeah, I don't want that. I want and need all of the R nodes that I can get in order to charge up my wands at this point in time. And that's why we worked so hard on blood magic as well, was to make that teleposer, because Thaumcraft does have its own way of moving Aura nodes, which is the node in the jar. However, every time you capture a Aura node in a jar, it weakens the node. So if it's a bright node, it becomes a standard node. If it's a standard node, it becomes fading. If it's fading, it becomes if it's normal, it'll make it pale, and if it's pale, it will become fading if you trap it in a jar. So it weakens the node, and it's not that they become less powerful, but they have less ambition, so to speak, to recharge. So they recharge more slowly. And we definitely don't want that. We want it to recharge as fast as possible. And see right there, I held that one a little bit too long. And now I just have to hope and pray that that Preditio comes back and it doesn't destroy that Preditio on that node. Because like I said, that's what will happen with this wand, is we have to, like I said, be very, very careful. I mean, there I wasn't too worried because this was a 75 node, and our wand only holds 25. So also, if we hold shift, we can see up there in the upper left-hand corner, we have a nice little interface or a gauge that shows us how much aura we have stored in our wand. So that's kind of a nice feature. I believe you can turn the numbers on and off in the interface. Or in the configs, so that it shows all the time. I think you can also set it up so that it shows more or less information. See, now this one's fading, and you can see that it's flashing, so that means that it will recharge, but at a very, very slow rate. So, but again, that one had enough in it to where I could just, hold down my button and completely charge up the wand. with what it had and not worry about it. So now we need some Ignis, which is fire aspect, and I'm not sure where we're going to get that unless we go to the Nether real quick. Don't necessarily want to do that, but if we have to, we have to. That's about the best place to find the Ignis aspect, is in the Nether. So yeah, instead of me flying around derping, let's just head to the Nether real quick, and we will get the rest of our aspects from the Nether. Like I said, all we need is Ignis. So let's come down here and we'll pop in here, make sure there's no pigmen waiting to say hello. There's not. Cool. Let's pop over to the Nether real quick. There we go, and we'll deal with ghasts and whatnot, like usual. Get our thermometer out. Oh, well, shoot, he's right here. How's it going? Yeah. Hope you like that, buddy. Alright, well, we got one down there. And we might have to go down to the actual lava lake in order to get anything. Because they really like to hide a lot of times. Well, there's one right here. That's got Volatus and Spiritus. That doesn't help us out much. At least not yet. So, yeah, let's go down to the lava lake and see if we can't come up with something down there. Which, if I remember correctly, is not this way. Yes, it was. It was this way. Getting lost in my own nether mine. That's never good. Oh, hey, Ardite. Well, might as well grab it while we're here, right? Oh, where in the heck? Okay. Let's try out this way. Ciao, Pity. I had some cobblestone there for some reason. Oh, it's not here. Holy crap, guys. Wait, I thought you were supposed to help me out on this. Well, let's come up here. Ah. No. Oh. Yeah, this is it. There we go. Now we should be able to find some decent nodes down right around the lava. I have some decent Ignis on them. Cobalt. Cobalt is good. Spined skeleton fell out of the world. Well, watch your step, buddy. Ah, here's an R node. We also have to be careful because there are also hungry nodes in the Nether. So, and those are a lot harder to know what they are if you're not careful. They will suck you in and you will be screwed. Because, like I said, you cannot tell hungry nodes in the Nether as easily as you can in the overworld, just because of the fact that, you know, there's really nothing for them to eat in the Nether. So, and a lot of them happen right down there on the lava level. So, you know, again, if they've sucked stuff up, you don't know about it until it's too late and you get too close and they suck you in. And they will cause you to have a very bad day because they break every block around, including your grave block. So they will break out your gravestone and eat all of your stuff inside that gravestone, and you will lose effectively everything, which is really a bummer. But you know, that if you want the best node for recharging stuff, which we will get to later, that's definitely the way to go. You definitely want to have a hungry node. So there we go. Now we can grab our goggles of revealing. That took us down a little bit. Let's grab something else that is going to definitely help us out. That's just going to require a couple of great wood planks. And let's grab some more gold. Only this time in the form of nuggets. And if we take 5 nuggets, well, actually we need 10 nuggets. And it's got to be in the crafting table here. And we gotta do some research. Hopefully we have enough. Let's see here. Thaumaturgy, there we go. Yes, wand caps. Let's learn the gold wand caps and the great wood core, which is just 2 pieces of great wood. And again, the wand caps are just gold nuggets. So we've got our wand in here. Let's go ahead and make up 2 of these real quick. We'll make up 1 of these. There we go. Put them together. And there we go. We have a gold banded great wood wand, which is a excellent upgrade. So first of all, we can put on our goggles of revealing, and that gets us a 5% discount on all of the V that we use out of our wand, whether it be to cast spells or, you know, to do whatever. But with the goggles of revealing, if we come over here and take a look, we had this Terra node that was over here. Oh, we've got a node right here. Okay? Notice we can see it, and we're not holding our thermometer. Okay, we can scan it with the thermometer, but we can actually see it. If we take the goggles of revealing off, though, we can't. So, if we're looking for aura nodes and stuff like that, that's what we have to do. We have to wear the goggles of revealing. So that'll be nice, and it'll make it easier for us to find aura nodes and stuff like that. So we've got the goggles of revealing. We did a little bit of research. We also got an upgraded wand, which the nice thing about this wand is because we have the not the research mastery, but the mastery node tapping. If we come out here, we no longer have to worry about killing aura nodes. So let's try and find that aura node again, or a aura node. There we go, here's one. And let's make sure that we've scanned this one. We have. Notice how this one's 27, 32, and 23. Well, this wand is completely empty, but it holds 50. Watch, if I right click, I can see here, and I can hold this. And when they get down to 1, it will stop draining unless I hit shift. If I hit shift, it'll drain out that last point. But that's what the advanced node preserver did. It allows us to preserve the node, keeping at least 1 aspect point inside the node, guaranteeing that that node will recharge over time. So we no longer now have to worry about, you know, draining out the nodes completely and killing them, because we upgraded our wand to the Great Wood golden capped wand. So that's nice. So in between episodes, I'm going to do some flying around. I'm going to try and find some nice big ARA nodes, and get those set up with the teleposer. Like I showed you guys last time, you have the 2 teleposers down. I'm just going to set it underneath one of the ARA nodes, right click, where I want to send it to, come over here, put the teleposition focus in, grab the button, place it down, and then I will, with the ARA node up on top like that, I'm just going to hit the button and send it right back here to our base. Now, the trick is I will have to keep the ARA nodes at least 5 blocks apart, because otherwise they will start fighting each other, and the strongest one will win and start destroying the other ARA nodes, and we don't want that to happen. If we were going to grow our node into a very large node to transduce it, which we'll get more into later, then yeah, that is the slow, extremely slow, yet safe way to do it. We're going to try and do it the fast and hard way, which is by capturing a hungry node and letting that do all of the work for us. But that's at a later episode. For now, guys, this has been Irish Red. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please, hit that like button. It really helps me out and all of the YouTube content creators out. Any video that you watch, if you like it, please be sure to hit that like button to let them know that you liked it, and let YouTube know that you liked it, because it helps them out as much as it helps me out as well. This is all one big community. We're here to help you guys out and to entertain you guys and hopefully teach you guys some things. That's what we do, and we love doing it. And if you guys can help us out just by hitting a simple button, the like button, why would you not want to help us out just by hitting that simple button? So again, thank you guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.